Hey guys, Levi here with Black Hills Project. Today we're going to do a quick little product test, but not necessarily on purpose. So we're really excited about our new gun wall from Hold Up Displays, but it doesn't matter how good your gun wall is if you don't set the rifles and hooks correctly. So the other day, unfortunately, I didn't set my 243 bolt gun up into those hooks quite right, and it managed to take a tumble about 7 feet down straight onto a concrete floor on top of that top scope turret. We do have an Arken SH4 on that we've been testing and playing with. So we're going to take it out to the range today, see if it held zero at 100 yards, and then probably play with the scope tracking a little bit as well, and just make sure that it still tracks correctly, up, down, left, right, all that. So let's go ahead and head out to the range. We'll see how this scope did with a really hard impact that I really wouldn't expect any scope to hold zero through, but we're going to see how it does. So we'll see you out there. All right, so we're here at 100 yards. We're going to go ahead and do a 3-shot group on the target down there and just see if this scope has shifted or not. I'm running hand lows in this, and they usually do shoot around a half MOA at 100 yards. So we will see how she's doing. All right, let's go down and see how the target looks. So those first 3 shots were not on paper, unfortunately. But the good news is we did move up a little bit, and the turret seems to be tracking correctly. So that's great news. We're back here at 100. We're gonna try another group and get it zeroed in well, and just continue to make sure that the turrets are tracking correctly. All right, so here's the final group from that Arken SH4 after that 7-foot drop onto concrete. I do need to bring it over to the left just a touch more, but I don't have any more ammo with me today. Not the best group I've ever shot. It's still probably just under an inch, I would guess. But yeah, I was fighting quite a bit of suppressor mirage there at the end. So let's walk back to the truck and sum up. All right, guys, so the Arken SH4 definitely did lose zero when dropped from 7 feet directly onto the top turret onto concrete. But that's not really a surprise to me. I personally don't really know that of any scope that I would trust to hold zero after a fall like that. The important thing to me is our elevation turret still tracks properly. It still moves properly. It's not really damaged anyway, except for this scuffing up here, which again, 7-foot drop onto concrete. You're gonna have that. Windage turret also tracks properly and moves properly. No cracks or anything in the glass. Everything is working properly. I was able to track everything back in, zero it pretty easily, and we're ready to go again. So we did end up being about 2.5 mils off on the windage or elevation turret, I'm sorry, and about 4.5 on the windage. So it was a pretty good zero shift, but like I said, I just don't know of any scope that I would trust not to shift with that kind of damage, that kind of drop. So hopefully this was useful to you guys. We're definitely gonna keep trying out some of the Arken stuff. Again, this is kind of an accidental test of the product, but it was interesting, gave us some good data and some good stuff to check out. So till next time, we'll see you guys.